Cyclizar is the best Pokemon in the rarely used tier, and it's not even close. It's been the most used Pokemon for half a year, and I even got it to number 1 on the ladder. So how does a Pokemon with mediocre stats and no game-breaking moves dominate a tier with decently powerful Pokemon? The short answer, Regenerator is too good. This ability heals Cyclizar by 33% every time it switches out, giving it effectively infinite HP. This turns its terrible bulk into something more reliable, allowing it to survive hits and gather information without losing momentum, unlike other Pokemon like Hippowdon who waste turns healing off damage. Regen also negates the impact of hazards, making Cyclizar incredibly self-sufficient at doing its job, and without needing to use heavy-duty boots or leftovers to mitigate hazard damage, it can run Assault Vest for extra bulk, allowing it to check Pokemon like Gengar and Volcanion. Cyclizar is also one of the few hazard removers in the entire tier, a valuable role due to the lack of a defog tutor move in Gen 9. But okay, we know Cyclizar's role and its powerful ability, but what moves does it even use? Standard Cyclizar uses utility movesets of Rapid Spin for hazard removal, U-Turn to function as a pivot to get other Pokemon in safely, Knockoff to remove items like leftovers or Rocky Helmet that may deter its U-Turn, and finally any offensive move of your choice. Usually this offensive move is Draco Meteor, but Overheat hits steals like Fortress and Revavroom, and Facade has been used to give Cyclizar the function of a semi-status absorber. But it's clear Cyclizar's role of being a pivot hazard remover is made even better by the surplus of utility moves it gets access to. Even Pokemon that hard roll Cyclizar still can't stop it from getting progress because of U-Turn or Knockoff mitigating that Pokemon's value. Finally, its speed tier is downright amazing. It outspeeds every Pokemon in the RU tier barring abilities, or the bird, or the fish. I hate both of them, but even against extremely fast teams, specifically Rain, Cyclizar does well in that matchup too. That's because Cyclizar is one of the few Pokemon in the tier that can defensively check Basculegion Female in the Rain. Rain as a playstyle also hates Knockoff since it can't fit any knockoff absorbers. This lizard just happens to counter a very common metagame playstyle, is one of the few hazard removers in the tier, has an ability that gives infinite healing for free, all the utility moves a Pokemon could ever ask for, while outspeeding the entire tier. With all of these strengths, Cyclizar is essential to the functionality of all playstyles, and every team, besides Hyper Offense, needs a good reason for not using the lizard. But if Cyclizar is so good and over-centralizing defensively, then why isn't it banned from the tier? Well, the problem is that Cyclizar is a sitting duck because it's too passive, making it a huge target for setup Pokemon like Mimikyu, unlike Zamazenta who threatens immediate damage using Body Press, which may get it banned from overused. Click my video on screen to learn why.